Hello, hello, welcome one and all, and this is Austin Blanford here to bring you a demo of the website that I spent 10 weeks building that I have dubbed Music Hub. So, this is the homepage, and I displayed this little error message that says you're not logged in. While you can search for tracks and artists as well as view each track, do keep in mind that we cannot give you access to royalty free music tracks, review, or favorite tracks if you are not logged in. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and log in. Or, if you don't have an account, you can always create an account and it will bring you to this register page here. All you need is to come up with a username, a unique one at that, a password, an email, a first name, and last name. I'll be upfront right now. In the current state of this build of my website, the email isn't really necessary at the moment, but if I were to continue with this project and update it further, which I do have plans to do, I would make email like a verification type deal where you could get like updates through like a subscription service on my website to be able to get emails and then verify yourself through the email. That way you can actually go and do things on my website. And of course, you can go ahead and continue without registering, which just brings you back here. But let's log in. I will go ahead and log into the account that I have made here with my username and super secret password, and I will log in. And as you can see, it now displays "Welcome home, Vanilla Ford." That means that I have logged in, and you can see that I can go ahead and view my account in this page over here that displays some of my information, and then I could delete my account or edit my account. Editing my account would just take me here. I could change my name right here, update my email if I ever needed to, my first name, last name, just in case there were errors. But I could always just go back to my account, and then I could go back to home as well. In home, I have this little search engine right here where I could go ahead and put in a track or an artist name. I specify that because Music Hub is a website where you can go ahead and search for specific tracks or search for a specific artist, musical artist, via a track name or the artist name. I like to search via artist name, and for this example, I'm going to go with the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Good old classic, right? And I can click this button right here to begin the search, and voila, here are some songs, that have been brought in by the Spotify API, which is one of the APIs I'm using to be able to get this data. And oh, look here, this is a song I like, Snow Heyo. And there's two buttons here. I could view the song or play the sample. Let's play a sample real quick. In between the cover of another puppet. And there you go. And if you were paying attention, you would see that the button updated to pause sample and then it updates back to play sample, and it only affects that button specifically, not any of the others. And it plays the sample, you know. And I thought that that was a very nice little thing to do. That it's always nice to have a preview before you go into something, especially if you're looking for new music, which is the case of why I wanted to make this site. This is for finding new music, or to find some old ones, and you want to make sure it's the right one. But let's go ahead and view the song. And right here, you can see the title of the song right here, Snow Heyo. And then you have performed by Red Hot Chili Peppers. Excuse me, support assist is trying to do stuff. Anyways, here's the album name, Stadium Arcadium, and a nice little picture of the album cover, just sitting right here to look all nice and pretty, because we get curious. What if we one day want to try and find that album? You want to know what it looks like. Scroll down further, you can see that there's a rating, and then I put a couple of disclaimers here because under the current conditions of my website, I am not able to provide the full music track, nor can I provide the guitar tabs or the song lyrics directly on this web page. And I wanted to note that here to kind of give any user an indication of like, hey, I know you would be expecting something here, but under these certain circumstances, I am not able to provide that to you. However, what I can provide are links because Spotify at least will give me a URL that I can pass in to use as a link. And so if you wanted to go and listen to the full track, you could just press this link and it goes right here to Spotify. And you can go ahead and play the song right here. All nice and cool, right? And also, you can see that it just opens up to a new tab entirely. So you never get taken away from the website. Well, you do, but you don't have to dig to find the website again. But then right here, it's also the lyrics for Snow Heyo by Red Hot Chili Peppers. This is being supplied by the Genius API. You know, the lyrics are all right here. So in case you ever want to sing along or, actually know what they're saying half the time because, sometimes we get lost in the music. We don't normally like to listen to every bit of the lyrics. And then this one was a personal thing because my father, he was very much into guitar and he played guitar a lot. It was one of his favorite hobbies, and I want to learn how to play the guitar. And so I thought it would be cool that it would be a cool little thing to be able to find a song you like, and then you could find the guitar tabs for the song if they existed. And so while Songster would not allow me to use their API, they did provide a URL that would allow me to send anyone to the guitar tabs on their site, and all that is done just by simply supplying the artist name and the song name, and that works for virtually any song. Now, of course, not all songs have guitar tabs or bass tabs or stuff like that, so this link isn't going to work all the time, but for when it doesn't work, it will take you to the website still, and everything will work just fine. It'll just take you to a default tab instead of finding a specific song. Excuse me. Of course, there's a couple other little options here. You can share the song on Facebook or on Twitter, and then you can also favorite a song. This is a feature that only works specifically for when you are logged into the website. So I'm going to go ahead and favorite it. Ooh, it says song saved into user favorites. Okay, that's cool. And if I were to try to favorite it again, I already have this song saved as a favorite. To unfavorite, please do so from my favorites list. Okay, so there's an error checking right there, just to make sure that I don't send in the same song twice when it already exists in my favorites. And then, oh, looky here. You can see I've already left a review for this song right here. And, I just put down, what a classic. Love this song. 4 stars. Now, if I were to be a different user, I would, of course, put in my own rating right here, like so. And then I would say, nice song. Good listen. But, of course, I already have a review saved for this song, so I can't really do that. But if I were to go to another song, let's look up AC/DC. Oh, wait, whoops. Let's search for the artist. I caught myself there. And then, let's see, we have only one result, it looks like. Interesting. But, okay, yeah, that's an AC/DC song. I can go ahead and leave a review saying, like, 3 stars, not a favorite, but a good listen altogether. And then I can submit the review. It lets me know, hey, your review has been saved. Once I press OK, the page refreshes and I can scroll down and my review is right there with 3 stars and my review right there. And also you can see that the rating has updated. Every review starts, or every rating, sorry, every rating starts at 0 out of 5, but it gets continuously updated with every single review that is submitted to my database. And so every review and rating that exists for a single song, I take the ratings and then I get the average, which is going to be out of 5. And so that is what is displayed right there. Now, what was that favorites deal? Because, like I can favorite a song like that. Well, you can see up here, there's a favorites tab. And when I go here, you can see that I have a list of favorites already that I've put in. These are all some other songs that I like to listen to, that maybe aren't as friendly to listen to for everyone out there. But, these are songs that I like to have as some examples. But this one, oh, wait, I noticed that I wasn't the biggest fan of this song, and I don't really find it to be a favorite anymore. Well, I have the button right here, which is a nice bright red to let you know this will delete the song from your favorites. And so, once it's done, it updates, and you can see that the song by AC/DC does not exist there anymore. But then there's these other buttons for each of these other songs. Like, let's say I want to go to this song by Silosis. And look at that, it takes me directly to the song. That's the title, there's the band, the album cover, and you can see that has a rating of 0 out of 5 because there are no ratings for it yet. But I can go back to my favorites and go back to any other song, and then here's another example of some reviews. This one right here, I created some test accounts to be able to try and work out the average. And so I have a random account of some person who really likes Justin Bieber, but isn't a fan of, metal, for example. And then there's another person here, just some random tester online. And they said, not bad, just a bit too intense, but still good. And so they gave it 4 stars, while I gave it 5 stars. And you can see here that it has the average of 3.5 out of 5 is the rating, because not everyone's going to like this song, but I like it so much that I boost the rating a little bit. And of course, this list is always updated with all your favorites, and so I can always go back to whatever favorites that I have saved. And I wanted to add this feature in my website so there would be a way to keep track of the new tracks that you would find that you would end up loving. And so, what's this royalty-free music tab? Well, to put it bluntly, I was a little sad that I could not put in the full music track and the lyrics into each page. At least the full song track. That was the thing I wanted the most. So, to make up for this, I created a brand new feature entirely to get over this issue and to bring more life to my website, and that is a royalty-free music section. And so this is what the page looks like, and I put down a little bit of description saying you can choose from one of a few categories to find and download music from our royalty-free section. The music you find here is free from all copyright, so feel free to use these songs to your heart's content. And I have a default to the upbeat music type, but you can see that there's quite a number of different music to choose from. Let's go with World. And then I can go ahead and click get royalty-free music, and it has this little loading message that says, please wait while we get some royalty-free music for you. This is because the API that I'm using to fetch the royalty-free music data, it's a little not optimized. It's not very popular, and so it's not used widely enough to be able to get the support that it needs to be effective. But you can see that it does indeed work. I went ahead and brought in all of the royalty-free music tracks for the type of World. And so I can see here, ooh, Blood Eagle. I like the sound of that. It's almost a 4-minute song written by Alexander Nakarada, and it was added only January of last year. And it's available for commercial and non-commercial purposes. And so I can go ahead and download it right here. And look at that. It downloads right here directly into my local machine. And so this is a very nice little thing to put in that is, it's just nice to have. Because some people would love to be able to find just random royalty-free music tracks without having to dig elsewhere. And this adds some incentive into my website to have people sign up for an account. And that's on top of being able to favorite some tracks and, just have an account in general. Well, anyways, that was a quick little view and demo of my Music Hub website. If you want to view more information about this, go ahead and check out my GitHub repository, where you can check out the rest of my README that dives into the stack and just into the guts of how my website works. Thank you for your time, and have a nice day.